Welcome to the Ben Daniel podcast, where we're calling a spade with every passing day. The Unrivaled League seems to look more and more like the Unraveled League. Folks, with what came out today, it is clear that everybody associated with this dumpster fire of a startup league, if we can even call it a league, everybody seems to be incompetent and unable to do the simplest of jobs. Now it comes out via Nafisa Collier, and thanks to Front Office Sports, that Unrivaled is still actively pursuing Caitlyn Clark to join that league. Front Office Sports reports the new Unrivaled Women's Basketball League will try to recruit Caitlyn Clark in coming weeks, sources told Front Office Sports. And my first question regarding this was, wait, I thought they already had 30 players signed up for this league. Let me find out. They're still trying to fill spots, and that's why it's been taking so long for these names to be released. Nasty, nasty, nasty work. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty of things, let's take a listen to what Nafisa Collier herself had to say about the Unrivaled League and where they currently stand.
When can we expect to hear the Final Four? Do we have any hints of who it could be? What we got?
I think we might have a couple more rookies in there. That might be a hint. I don't know when the rollouts are. I've kind of pulled back since the playoffs with like that side. So I find out when you guys find out which player is getting announced that day. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, Caitlyn Clark already said that she's not going to be playing any offseason basketball. I'm assuming that you guys made a kind of a push for her to play in this. How were those talks? Did you guys offer her a bag to come join you guys?
Yeah, well, I feel like it's just so crazy because the growth that Caitlyn has brought to the game, the sheer amount of money that she's making these teams, people are having to move their venues for when she comes to play, and she's getting paid like $75,000 a year. So definitely we want to be a part of that change, and that's what we're doing. We're obviously, I think she deserves that. I think she should be one of the top players in the world just for the sheer numbers that she's bringing. So I think that's something that needs to change, and that's what we're trying to do.
They're trying to get Caitlyn Clark part of this Unrivaled 3v3 abomination of a league. Back then you didn't want me, now I'm hot, you're all on me. Shout out to 50 Cent. Folks, Nafisa Collier, Brianna Stewart, and all of the other bums within Unrivaled still don't have their 30 players lined up yet. There's still room for Caitlyn Clark if she wants to say, yeah, I'll join. Who else can possibly join? She said there's a few rookies. Alert to Nafisa Collier. Caitlyn Clark's the only rookie left that people actually know. Who are you going to have? Alyssa Pilley? Is she on Unrivaled? Who are you going to have? Leonie Febage? Is she on Unrivaled? Was she already announced for Unraveled? Folks, if it's not Caitlyn Clark, quick question. Who the hell cares? But it's very weird throwing Caitlyn's dollar amount out there. She's only getting paid $75,000, so I think it'd be cool for her to be a part of this change. You know what I think it is, folks? I think when they went around shopping the Unrivaled League, trying to get deals from all these different companies, they were like, is Caitlyn Clark part of the league? No, but we got Angel Reese. Who? Who do you have? We got Angel Reese. Oh, okay. Well, is Caitlyn Clark a part of the league? No, but we got Brianna Stewart. Wait, who's that? Brianna Hewart? I don't know who that is. Oh, you don't know? Well, we got Kelsey Plum. Kelsey, wait, she's named after a fruit? Hey, how about this, Unraveled? If you don't have Caitlyn Clark in your league, we're not giving you a single dollar. How about that? How about if Caitlyn Clark's not in your league, we're not giving you a single penny? Well, what we'll do for you, we will gladly accept 30% equity from this already failing league. And in exchange for you giving us the equity, giving us an ownership stake, we will let you use our infrastructure we already have set up so you can broadcast these 45 games that nobody's going to watch and just feel good about yourself. It'll be a good PR move for us. You guys will get the media deal that you think you deserve, and all sides can go home happy. But I got a caveat. There is a catch. If this league doesn't pull in over 100,000 viewers, this is only a 1-year deal, by the way. We'll keep our equity. We're not giving that back. But this streaming deal, this TV deal, it's only going to be for 1 year. And then they started scrambling. Oh, well, we don't really have anybody that people will actually watch here on Unrivaled. I mean, nobody's really going to be watching 3v3 basketball that doesn't involve Caitlyn Clark. They started getting nervous. They started getting worried. They started actually seeing what it's like to run a business that depends on viewership to make money. And they're like, oh, wait, hold on, guys. I know we still have 4 spots to fill, but I think one of these, maybe we should go talk to Caitlyn again. Maybe we should get on our knees and say, pretty, please, Caitlyn Clark, will you play 3v3? All freestyle, folks. You guys know how I do here. All freestyle, you know how I do here. But it is weird, folks. Somebody brought this to my attention today, and this is actually a good exchange that I saw over here on Twitter. Twitter is sometimes full of good exchanges, folks. If she changed her mind, that would be one thing. But leaking it to the public like this to add pressure and get attention, nasty work indeed. But not shocking, Ken Swift replies. Another way to make her look bad if she doesn't join. They use her name when it's convenient and when it's not. Like the recent article about growing the game, they don't. It's actually crazy because people are calling it unraveling. That is curious. You want to suck up to Caitlyn Clark when it's beneficial for you. But when it's time for people to actually get their flowers, you say, Caitlyn, get out the way. It's because of me, guys. Everybody's watching because of... Whoa. Nobody's watching because of you. Slow it down. Very pick and choosy, I see. But what does Caitlyn Clark even have to gain from this league? What can Caitlyn Clark possibly have to gain from this league? Here's a couple questions. Somebody on Twitter says, here's why I don't think Caitlyn Clark should play. 1, what if, God forbid, she gets injured? There goes 2025. Worth it? Great point. If Caitlyn Clark gets injured playing 3v3, the WNBA is finished. If Caitlyn Clark actually gets a severe injury playing 3v3 to where she won't be able to play 2025 WNBA basketball, that whole season is finished. And again, I know people in the WNBA are so very short-sighted with their thought process, but you think if you guys opt out of the current CBA, Caitlyn Clark goes a whole year on the bench not playing due to injury, you think when you guys double back as a players association and try to negotiate a new collective bargaining agreement, you think the owners are going to be like, oh yeah, we'll give you all this money that you guys clearly showed us you aren't worth with Caitlyn Clark sitting on the bench. Oh yeah, we now remember that this league was pulling in 270,000 views before Caitlyn Clark touched the court. Thank you for reminding me not to pay you this money. But of course, Unrivaled is unserious. Unrivaled is unraveled. And it becomes more and more unraveled with every passing second. Why risk injury when she's earning 10 times more from endorsements? That's a good point. Nafisa Kai, you're trying to throw money out there? Like, you're measly, a couple of $100,000, not measly, folks. I'm keeping it in its proper perspective. Like, that's actually going to do something to get Caitlyn Clark out of bed? Oh yeah, let me go play with all of these women that have been throwing dirt on my name all season long and reward them for their bad behavior. Because make no mistake, they're looking, excuse me, Caitlyn, can you please, I know we've been terrible to you all season long. I know we've downplayed everything you've ever brought to this game, but can you please do us this one favor and play in this league with us, please? And if Caitlyn Clark says yes, they all better kiss her feet, give her a massage, go get her a cup of coffee on their way into work. Hey, Caitlyn, is there anything else you want? You know what? I'll get both flavors for you just so you don't need to decide. And if you don't like one, you'll have the other. If you like them both, sweet, you like them both. If Caitlyn Clark says yes to this Unrivaled league, she needs to get carried in like a pharaoh. She needs to get carried in like Xerxes in the movie 300. And then as she walks down from being carried, she's just stepping on Folks, remember in 300 when Xerxes got done getting carried and he used the people that were carrying him as steps down to the ground? That's what Caitlyn Clark is going to be like getting off the bus. She's not going to use the stairs on the bus. She's going to use Nafisa Collier and Dejanay Carrington as the steps as she's walking down the bus, as she carries this abysmal league. God, I hope Caitlyn Clark doesn't sign up for this bleep show. What does she have to gain? I like Rudy's idea better of just starting a whole new league and going head-to-head against the WNBA. I like that idea better. What can Caitlyn Clark possibly gain from playing this trash league? Plus, where are those mofos when she was attacked on and off the court? Great question. Brianna Stewart, where were you when Caitlyn Clark was getting hip checked? When Caitlyn Clark was getting a 6-inch nail in her eye? Where were you when Caitlyn Clark was getting sideswiped by Diamond DeShields? Where were you when Caitlyn Clark was getting hit in the head by Azzy Magnabor? Where were you when what the hell is her name? Something Vivians. Victor Vivians? That doesn't sound right, but you guys know what I mean. On the Seattle Storm, got all up in Caitlyn Clark's face, called her you know what. Where were you then? Where were you crying about racism then? Where were you crying about all these attacks on the court then? Oh, but now that you need me, now it's all love, right? Now that you need me to come and put some money in your pockets, now it's all love, right? Right. Imagine her playing in a league just so Dejanay Carrington can get a bag. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Folks, this league says they have the top 30 professional women's player in the world. As far as I'm concerned, they are currently 0 for 26. None of them are considered the top in the world. The top are probably in college somewhere, making layups somewhere, grabbing rebounds somewhere, not missing wide open layups somewhere, not failing to corral a rebound somewhere. Why would she play in this freaking league? Why would she waste her time playing with these trash MFers? They should have ridden with her from the start. I wholeheartedly agree. Hey, yo! Other teams' fans are mad that Caitlyn fans don't want Caitlyn in the other league. I thought y'all didn't want us and didn't like us. They don't like us. They don't want us. But they need us, and this makes them die a little inside. CDS couldn't have said it better myself. They don't like us. They don't want us. But the fact that they need Caitlyn Clark's fan base to succeed and turn over a quick dollar, it kills them inside. They are withering away miserably, knowing that they need to swallow their pride and come begging for mommy Caitlyn Clark. Beg for it. I want y'all to beg for it. Everybody in this league, beg me if I'm Caitlyn Clark. Oh, you want me in this league? Beg me publicly. Oh, Brianna Stewart, you want me in this league? Beg me publicly. Oh, Dejanay Carrington, you're in this league? Oh, you guys need to make her apologize to me publicly. Caitlyn Clark is on her training day-ish. I'm King Kong of this, you know what? Y'all think you could do this to me? You think you could do this to me? Beg me now. Everybody on your damn knees. Hey, Mr. Griner, get on your knees now. Beg me for it. If I'm Caitlyn Clark, of course. I thought y'all didn't want Caitlyn Clark fans part of this league. So why do you want us a part of the 3v3 league? Oh, because I'm sure there is a part of the deal that said if you get under a certain amount of viewers, this deal's kaput. Or maybe the amount of money that you guys make is a direct result of the views. Folks, I think what they said in their press release was all nonsense. I don't think they have anything ironed out. They don't even have their 30 players yet. Folks, if they're giving away equity in this league, Caitlyn Clark comes in as a 50% owner, if she accepts. 50%. Shout out to Mike Joe. Drop it, give me 50. Drop it, give me. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. From Caitlyn's perspective, what does this do for her career? It's a chance for an additional revenue stream, ownership stake, more exposure for her brand, and the ability to play against high-level elite talent. Salute to you, Elle, but we both know this isn't elite talent. Right? We both know that, right? My question, does she really need any of that? No. Would she benefit more from a full season of rest? Yes. She would also have an opportunity to work with her own organization, who, by the way, does not have any players participating. I like that. Go work out with Lexi Hull. Go to the gym with Lexi Hull and get her game right. Go in the gym with Aaliyah Boston and get her game right. Build that off the court chemistry so next year you guys are coming back frying, cooking up teams. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. Shout out to, I like that. I like that. You're not mentioning more negativity, more criticism, more jealousy. Why bother? That's right. Caitlyn Clark joins the league. What? She has to deal with more jealous haters? More bitter women mad that she gets paid more? Mad that she has a higher percentage ownership stake? Why bother? But y'all needed me. Why are you mad at me? I thought you guys needed me here. We did, but now that you're here, darn you. This league is a joke. Caitlyn, please, listen to me. Don't participate in this nonsense. Because if you participate in this nonsense, imagine the target on your back when a Caitlyn Clark game has 1.5 million views on TNT, and then every other game has 1.5 thousand views on TNT. Imagine how much they're going to hate you then. Imagine. These players don't want you, man. They want your clout. I'm sorry, I don't want my favorite player around people who hazed her all year just for some highlight videos in January. Preseason is good with me. Facts. Guys literally spent all season long hazing her, downplaying her, demeaning her, trying to use her clout as a jumping stone. Why bother playing in this league? Again, Nafisa Collier. If Caitlyn Clark's not part of the league already, why are you advertising 30 players? What about that one player who might be number 29, 30, who would get plucked to insert Caitlyn Clark? They'll be mad. That won't be all-inclusive. That won't be very, very nice. Caitlyn, don't participate in this trash. Don't participate in this garbage. Go play golf. Go play tennis. Go play anything but 3v3 unrivaled basketball. Unless you get 50%. But 50% of 0 is still 0, so is it really worth it? I mean, come on. Right? 100% of $0 is still $0. I mean, I'm just saying. But this league just continues to prove that it's a complete and utter disaster. It's the Ben Daniel Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Hey, TNT, you wanna be our broadcasting partner for our 3v3 deal? Is Caitlyn Clark taking part of this league? No, Caitlyn Clark's not taking part, but we have Brianna Stewart, Nafisa Collier, Angel Reese. Who? Who did you just say? If Caitlyn Clark's not involved, I'm good. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Appreciate all the support. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take it easy.